At midnight, NBA free agency begins. So, will the Knicks be able to hook a couple of big fish? Some of the names rumored: Greg Monroe, LaMarcus Aldridge. But who's ready to buy Phil Jackson's sales pitch? And joining us now, NBA insider for CBS Sports, and that is Ken Berger. Ken, Phil Jackson reportedly going to try to sell the Knicks to free agents on winning. Can he do that?
Winning? What is winning? I think what he's going to try to sell him on is a combination of that and his vision and his plan for the future. And of course, Phil's going to go for the big fish. He's going to make a run at LaMarcus Aldridge. He's going to make a run at Marc Gasol. But I think he's going to strike out there. I think there's some realistic targets for him, though, in Greg Monroe in Detroit. And then you have two Portland guys who are not named LaMarcus Aldridge, Wesley Matthews, and Aaron Aflalo. I think those are, I think Knicks fans have to maybe readjust their expectations a little bit. I think Phil can get a couple of very good players in free agency this summer. He did a lot in the draft to improve and move the team forward, and you leave a little powder dry for another big free agent summer next year.
How can you handle that if you're Phil? That was my next question. When you have the free agent class that will be out there next year, and you have players that certainly don't want to lock in on long-term deals when the salary cap money is going to go way up. If you're Phil, do you try to play this where you get 1 and 1 year deals with an option?
Yeah, it's a really interesting and really difficult time for GMs and executives in the NBA, because a lot of that has to do with what this summer's free agents wind up doing in terms of the length of the contracts they'll sign. So we don't really know, beyond Kevin Durant, we don't really know who the high-profile guys will be next summer until the next 10 days or so plays out. So it's a little bit of a gamble, a little bit of a game of poker. So Phil has to kind of play both sides of that. Try to get guys in New York on this team that can improve it and move it forward, while at the same time leaving himself some flexibility to add talent next summer. Now,
does Phil need to do at this point as much of a sell job on Carmelo Anthony as he has to do on potential free agents he wants to sign?
I don't think so. I think, I haven't spoken with Melo, but I think he, from what I can tell, he is on board with the Porzingis pick. I think he believes that Phil has a plan, and I think he has a certain level of patience with that plan. The problem that the Knicks have, and Carmelo has, is that his timeline is a lot more accelerated than the Knicks is, and I think at some point they have to decide whether they're going to line up together.
Ken Berger, CBS Sports. Outstanding stuff, Kenny. Thanks.
You got it.